Chun Li is a staple character of the Street Fighter series. She's known as many things, such as strongest woman in the world in Miss Fighting Game. Not that one. The character made her debut in Street Fighter 2. At the time, she was the first and only female character in the Street Fighter series. Since then, she has gone on to appear in more than 20 games over the course of almost 30 years, and I'm sure that I am understating that amount. Till this day, Chun Li stands as a figure of strength, excellent character design, and a great representation of female characters in fighting games and video games in general. With that being said, I have compiled a list of 5 facts that you may or may not know about Chun Li. Hey, I hope you don't mind me cutting in here. If you liked the video so far, make sure to subscribe for more content like this. Starting things off with fact number 1, Chun Li rocks a pair of Adidas TRXs in the Street Fighter Alpha series. Being that Street Fighter was massively popular during this period of time, I was surprised upon finding out that Capcom didn't work out a brand deal with Adidas. There have been brand deals in games before, such as with Sonic and his soap shoes in Sonic Adventure 2. They made a big deal of the shoes, even going as far as to change his iconic design and include billboards in the game that advertised them. Fact number 2, Chun Li had her own video game. Well, kind of. Hear me out. In 2008, Capcom released a Street Fighter themed Pachi slot machine in Japan called Chun Li Leaves China. Try and say that 5 times fast. For those of you who don't know, a Pachi slot machine is a Japanese gambling machine with a huge screen that shows cinematic cutscenes. Upon reading the title, I thought that this was some sort of cancelled side game like Death by Degrees featuring Nina Williams or Mortal Kombat Mythologies. Apparently, Chun Li is gearing up to spread her wings and live life as a normal woman, something that was alluded to in the main series itself. This game also features series staples such as Ryu, Gao, Sakura, Cammy, Vega, and even Rose. Oddly enough, it also introduces new characters. One such character is named Reiko, who looks very similar to Reina from Ridge Racer Evolution in Gina's clothing. What's even stranger is that the main poster girl of the Ridge Racer series is also named Reiko. Strange, isn't it? Any chance that I have to make a Ridge Racer or Sonic reference, I gotta take it. What surprised me the most about this game, if you could even call it that, was the amount of effort put into the lore. Never had I heard of Junior Dolls, which are brainwashed soldiers of M. Bison, but they somehow exist in this game. For what reason? I honestly couldn't tell you, but they won't be showing up in the mainline Street Fighter games anytime soon. Fact number 3, there are 3 versions of Chun Li's stage in Street Fighter 2. In Street Fighter 2 Champion Edition, the time of day is morning. In Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo, the time of day is dusk. And in Ultra Street Fighter 2, the time of day is noon. I like the fact that a nearly 30-year-old fighting game stage is still being given life in the form of different times of day. Fact number 4, during the development of Street Fighter 2, Yoshiki Okamoto, one of the game's designers, suggested that Chun Li's health bar should be lower than the other characters due to his belief of women being weaker than men. Ultimately, the idea faced opposition by another game designer and was turned down. I can't begin to tell you how relieved I am that Chun Li wasn't affected in such a negative way. Capcom would have not only faced backlash and controversy, but they would have also killed the appeal of Chun Li's character upon release. Imagine playing Street Fighter 2 and the only character to have a nerfed health bar was the only female character. Do you think as many people would have picked up and gravitated to Chun Li? I don't think so. That would have definitely been a decision that would have been reversed in Champion Edition. I saved the best fact for last, and this might just shock a majority of you. Fact number 5. The reason that Chun Li has such large thighs is because of Street Fighter II's character designer Akira Yasuda's apparent thigh fetish. You may know Mr. Yasuda from his pen name, Agiman. He has designed a number of characters from series like Street Fighter, Darkstalkers, and so on. According to an interview with Street Fighter II's composer Yoko Shimomura, she asked Mr. Yasuda about the design decision to give Chun-Li large thighs. Mr. Yasuda began shouting and told Miss Yoko, "I can't believe you don't understand the appeal." She also stated that the conversation made her feel uncomfortable. My jaw dropped completely when I read this. After all of these years of people giving courtesy to her training regimen for her abnormally large thighs, the reason was something entirely different. If I was that kind of content creator, I would have totally clickbaited and typed in the thumbnail, "The reason may shock you," with a huge picture of her thighs. I hope I didn't jinx that. And those are 5 facts about Chun Li. Make sure to like, comment, and share the video around. It really helps the channel. Thanks for watching the video. If you enjoyed the content, check out my video on Should Street Fighter 6 have a tag mode? You'll love it.